There's only two things in Dubai. It's either the best or nothing else.
This is a plan map of 1960. We started our business 1989.
So that's why we have our headquarters in Dubai, because there's always some or the other innovation going on. I lived here more than half of my life in this small room, 16 people sleeping on the floor. I remember I wanted to go on a trip from school, which was around 10 dirhams, roughly $3 or something. That time, we really couldn't afford it. Slowly but steadily, we grew from just being a farmer from India, where there's no roads or electricity, struggling to come here, all the way to here. But this is harder from 3 generations.
Jewelry goes back many centuries and generations.
You can see how they're preserving their previous generations' knowledge, traditions, trading.
This is a plan map of 1960. We started our business 1989. Right before we came here, we planned everything. Oh my god. This is so high. It turns opaque when no one's walking, and it turns transparent when someone's walking.
So that's why we have our headquarters in Dubai, because there's always some or the other innovation going on. And there's only two things in Dubai. It's either the best or nothing else, the biggest or nothing else. When you set up your business here, you're only competing with the best of the best. So that enforces you to always be on top of your game. Forget about having sustainable business. You just can't survive if you don't have the best of the best, or if you don't have what it takes to be here. Like, think about it. Why would you have such a huge frame with this transparent glass? It's like you have to be extremely innovative and think out of the box to compete with the world. They say they're going to be flying cars in Dubai in just 50 years. Automated healthcare, surgery, robots flying here and there. It doesn't matter how innovative technology gets, but a few things just never change. For example, gold is always going to be gold. Diamond is always going to be diamond. Doesn't matter if some lab-grown stuff comes in between. Lab-grown is still going to be lab-grown. Diamond is forever. At least I would like to believe that. Even when online technology is so prevalent, people are buying stuff online. But jewelry is one thing. People still choose to go to a store or go to a consulting firm or go to a jeweler to buy jewelry. They still prefer not to buy online. The vast majority of people will still prefer going to someone in person and buying it from them. So yeah, it's still a very traditional industry in that sense. Even with all this advancement in technology, some things people still prefer to be traditional.
Do you want a pen with the frame on it? Don't know why would you want that. Why would you want this golden spoon with the frame on it? Or why would you want a frame which looks like a frame? So we have a globe with a frame inside. How marvelous.
The sunlight is hitting the gold and hitting my face. That is the Dubai frame. Quite spectacular, isn't it? We have the world's biggest frame, world's biggest building, world's best hotels, one of the world's biggest diamond and gold industry, biggest gold market in the Middle East. So this is the level you have to be on to do business, to live normal life here. This is where it all started. Like back then, there was nothing of this. They weren't built back then. All these new buildings were just built 3 years ago. And we moved our headquarters over here in these nice, much bigger, much more fancier places. But you have to respect your roots. I lived here more than half of my life in this small room, 16 people sleeping on the floor, my mom, dad, and my sister. And we worked somewhere behind these buildings. We had a small office over there. I remember I wanted to go on a trip from school, which was around 10 dirhams, roughly $3 or something. That time, we really couldn't afford it. So I didn't go. Most of my trips in school, I didn't go, even though it's like just $3-4. So my family working extremely hard day and night. trying to make a living, trying to give the best of the best. Slowly but steadily, we grew from just being a farmer from India, where there's no roads or electricity, struggling to come here in a small room with 16 people sleeping on the floor, all the way to here. If it's a big jump if you just consider this one video, but this is harder from 3 generations. My dad started polishing diamonds in 1989, so yeah, it was a very long way, and now it's on me to take this to a much higher level, and that's why I'm recording this journey. How can I take my 3 generations hard work and dedication to a whole new level? How can I make this into a legacy? It's me trying to create my legacy, and I want you to be part of it. It's actually quite harder to be grateful for things when you lose perspective of the bigger picture. That's why I go around traveling in Mumbai, and all the other places, locally in India, UK. I just travel. Even though I live in Dubai, it's the first time I came here. And this pretty much been here for like many years. So it's already the best over here, and they're still under construction. So yeah, just being on top is not the end of it. You have to be leveling up every single second if you're in Dubai.